All right, this problem says draw a scaled copy of polygon C using a scale factor of 3/2. Before I draw my scaled copy, I want to look at the shape and try to see some features that are going to help me draw my scaled copy. So I notice I have horizontal segments that make the top and bottom of the shape, so that's going to be helpful. And then, of course, I have diagonal segments that are harder to measure, but I can still measure if I count up and to the right, or if I count down and to the left, and use those vertical and horizontal measurements to find those distances. How far apart are those 2 points? Another thing I want to notice is that this point right here is exactly above this point right here. So to make my scaled copy, I need to count some distances. So I notice this point doesn't change, so I'm going to use that as a starting point. So I'm going to focus on this measurement right here and what change needs to be made right here. So when I count on the original, I count 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is tricky to count because some students get confused about the diagonal measurements. Where does it start and stop? But I am counting these straight segments right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 straight segments that make up that distance. So when I multiply 4 by 3/2 or 1.5, I get 6. So I'm going to drag this dot from the starting point over 6 units to the right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I can, if I wanted to, go ahead and drag this point right above because I know that that is going to be right above when I'm done with the shape because I noticed it was right above in my original as well. So let's focus on that distance right here next. So I notice that there is 1, 2, 3, 4 straight segments that are going up between those 2 points. So like before, when I multiplied 4 times 3/2, I got 6. So that distance above that point needs to be 6 units. So I'm going to drag that up there. And then the last thing I need to do now that I have those points placed is I just need to show this distance right here. And again, that distance is 1, 2, 3, 4 straight segments. So 4 times 3/2 is 6. So I'm going to drag that 6 units to the right. And again, I think about the features of scaled copies. Are these shapes similar? Do they appear to be the same shape? This one is just enlarged. And I would say yes, but I'm going to double check this distance because it looks a little funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Everything looks good there. So I'm going to click check answer or you have a submit button. And I did it. Nailed it.